Mr. Dorion Quest. I don't know if you remember me speaking a couple of weeks ago about the reggae night down the ship. Mr. Quest himself is actually in the building.
Hello.
How are we doing, Mr. Quest?
Yeah, I'm good, mate.
Apparently you run the Thames Delta.
Yep, yeah. Thames Delta Music. It's some people call it a music agency, but it's not really an agency. It's just Thames Delta events, really. We do live music events. We've got a record label. We do festivals, all stuff in and around Essex, really. Mainly South Essex, but yeah, we do cover Essex.
Nice one. So the Thames Delta live music events around Essex, what sort of areas like?
Well, we do. Well, when I say South Essex, it's what I'm sort of pointing towards more is more Thurrock and Southend. Mm-hmm. So we do stuff in Chelmsford and Colchester as well, but it's mainly Southend and Grays Thurrock that we do stuff. So we do something at the Ship in Little Thurrock, that's in Grays. We do some open mics there. They're weekly open mics. Yeah. We also do another open mic that is a monthly open mic. That's at the Fox. That's also in Grays. That's the Fox pub. That's at Alsett Heath. That's the first Friday of every month.
Nice one.
And as I say, Southend, we do a place called the Alex, which is on Alexandra Street in Southend. It's a great venue. It's got lots of good happenings there, all sorts of stuff. Well, it's just not just Thames Delta there. There's all sorts of things going on there all the time.
So you're pretty busy then with all the open mic nights and everything?
Yeah, very busy.
You are on your toes quite a bit.
No, exactly. Exactly.
So, Dorion, you're a part of a community group called Quest Music Services.
Yeah, and that's Quest Music Services is sort of the mothership behind Thames Delta, if I had to put it down like that. Yeah. Quest Music Services does live events, all sorts of stuff sort of behind the scenes of Thames Delta. Yeah. But what Quest Music Services initially set up as was music workshops for young people. Yeah. Doing DJing, singing, music production, all kinds of like urban-based music stuff. And we've been venturing into the more live music guitar stuff just recently, but we do specialise in urban music stuff, and we do workshops in Grays on a Friday morning down at Grays Beach. We do that with a local school. Mm-hmm. We're also part of the Love Grays project, which is on the 25th of February in Grays. It runs from 12 o'clock in the day through till 5 p.m, and that's what we call outreach work. So that's just outside the old State Cinema in Grays Town Centre, which is just up from Morrison's. Yeah. We'll be having a sound system, making lots of noise in Grays Town Centre.
That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about.
That's it. So we'll have our rappers out, singers out, working with Joe Public, walking through.
So anybody can join that then?
Anybody at all. Anybody, nice. Anybody who's passing can join in. It's mainly aimed at young people. Yeah. But as I say, anyone can get involved from all ages, all walks of life can all jump in and get involved. And the theme is for the day, as I said, Love Grays. So that project, it's something that's been set up to try and make Grays a bit of a better.
Try and give it a bit of a boost.
Give it a bit of a boost. Give a better feel about the place. Yeah. They've been doing a love letter to Grays with the local schools and stuff, which is I'm interested to find out what these love letters are.
Yeah, it's going to be a bit strange, isn't it? So you do DJing, singing, and music production as well.
Yeah. So you was a DJ yourself.
In one
of my workshops for quite some time. So we do all sorts of stuff. We do mixing. So the DJing you're doing is radio presenting and DJing, lining up songs. There's another type of DJing that not everybody's aware of, but most people are these days, where you beat match, where you mix two songs together and sort of make your own sort of song. Yeah. So the workshops are geared towards that, and DJ tricks, scratching, and all the flash stuff,
all the posh stuff.
The posh stuff. But we also do radio presenting the stuff as well. That's part of our workshops.
Lovely. So, the music workshops. You just give me a poster. What was that for?
The poster, which I've got right here.
We have it in the studio.
If it was on telly, I could show it, couldn't I?
Yeah.
Hold it up like that and show everyone. But
he has definitely got one.
I have. Look, you can hear it. Look. There we go. There it is. There it is. We'll stick that up somewhere in here. Yeah, it's and next, this is a new night. I've been starting with you.
You have indeed. Yes.
So we did. How many reggae nights have we done now? Have we done 2?
I think we've done 2 reggae nights, and this is the first 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
one.
So that's the one. So as John said, it's back to the 90s. Back to the 80s, and originally it was going to be back to the 80s, but we thought we'll add on the 90s as well because they were good as well.
Yeah, you can't beat the 90s tunes.
Exactly. So that's at the Ship pub. I did mention it earlier, the Little Thurrock Grays Dock Road area, and it's on the 17th of February. That's a Friday.
Right.
8 till late. Great is great. That's what they say.
That's it. Yeah.
And that's back to the 80s, back to the 90s with me and you DJing.
It is a good night, I must admit. It does get fairly busy.
Yeah, lots of people dancing, having a good time.
Oh, yeah.
And it's a great venue, the Ship. It's like a family pub. So.
It is, yeah. So if you've got kids and that as well, you can bring them along as well.
Yeah, as long as they're gone by 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
And let the adults get on with what they want to do.
That's
it's
it.
good. They do some good food at the Ship as well.
I've not tried the food yet.
Yeah, they do a carvery on a Thursday, which is very popular. I think you have to get there pretty early or
Pre-book that one.
Yeah, it does get busy. And I don't know if they do a carvery on a Sunday. They might do. Anyway, great place to eat.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
So that's 17th of February. Back to the 80s, back to the 90s.
Nice.
I think I'm going to call it Old School Veterans. that night.
Yeah, I reckon so.
What do you reckon?
Yeah.
Does it work?
Old School Veterans.
Old School Veterans.
Yeah, I reckon so. Yeah.
We'll go with that.
So, what sort of tunes can we expect? Can we give them a rough idea of what they're going to get?
That would be letting the cat out of the bag, really. You have to come.
Should we give them a bit of a teaser?
Yeah, go on, give them a bit of a teaser, John.
Should we give them a bit of a teaser? So, what sort of so what else have we got here? The reggae night at the Ship, the previous one we just did. So, what? How do you reckon that one went down?
It was the second one, and we brought some artists along. Well, it's the second official one with you.
Yeah.
It was a really good night. We had some reggae artists come along, some vocalists who came on and did their thing. Was rapping and chatting over rhythms and stuff, and
it was quite a good night.
Which it makes it a little bit different to other nights.
Just play, because the first one we were just playing like just tunes and that, all off the iPads and things like that. We didn't actually have live people in, did we?
No, exactly. So I think we'll stick with that theme. There is another reggae night coming up at the Ship. I think it's around June, July sort of time. I don't know the date. You have to check our website out for that. Yeah. There's also another reggae night at the Alex that I mentioned earlier on Alexandra Street, Southend. That's coming up. I can tell you when that's coming up. Yeah, I've got it here. Let's have a look. Here
we go. He's looking on his phone. He'd be lost without his phone.
No, totally. It's at the Alex anyway. I haven't got the date right there, but if you check us out online, you better find us out.
Where can we find you online if we was to look?
Most time I'm on Facebook. That seems to get the most traffic these days. So that's www.facebook.com/Thames Delta. Alternatively, you can check our website, which is www.thamesdeltamusic.com.
And all the data are on there.
Everything's on there, all the stuff. And you can just Google. If you just Google Thames Delta or Musical Revolution, everything will pop up.
Open mic nights. Can you tell me a bit more about it?
The open mic nights, we started I think we're into our 4th year now.
That's gone quick.
It has gone really quick. We do them each and every Thursday at the Ship again. That's in Grays, Little Thurrock. It's 8 till late. Great is great. 8 till late at the Ship. That's what we say. Yeah, so that's an open mic night. And what some people don't really know what the open mic night is, but the clue's in the title. The mic's open, anyone can get up and have a go. So you can get musicians, sometimes you get comedians, sometimes you get poets, all sorts, anything goes, any ability, doesn't matter. You don't have to be the best artist or musician in the world.
So it's not necessarily just singing as well then?
No, it's also sometimes you get someone just up there playing the guitar. We've even had someone up there just play a set of bongos for like 15 minutes. It's you get, on average, you get about 3 songs each on the night. So you turn up, you write your name down, and that goes onto a list, and then you get what you call a floor spot. which is usually about 3 songs, unless it's a really busy night, and then it can get cut down. It can get cut down to 2, and that's weekly. As I say, Thursday night, we're into our 4th year doing that, and it's really busy. It's actually put us on the map a little bit for open mic sessions.
It gets quite busy. I remember when I used to come down and have a look. It used to get absolutely rammed.
It does. It sort of swings and roundabouts really, but it is a constant of people there. So it's for tonight, for instance, we're doing something called the Undiscovered Project, which is unsigned artists, unknown artists. This event takes place at the Edge, also the Asylum, the Hermit, the Crompton Theatre in Chelmsford, also Chinnery's in Southend, and the Ship in Grays. And Heats go on at all these different venues. And feature, as I said, undiscovered artists. Usually with these things, the clue's usually in the title of the event.
95% of the time.
Yeah, so people have gone online, they've signed up to this thing, and there's a heat from all different areas. And I think you get a band goes through to the final, and obviously a band will win the final, and a solo artist as well.
Nice.
So do check that out. I think everyone's signed up for this year. Well, this is an annual event. It happens sort of every January. So
you're fully booked at them. Like, that's now full up there.
Everyone's signed up, and everyone's on there already. So if there is any musicians out there who want to sign up, do check it out for next year. I find so many musicians and bands at this event that I book throughout the year for festivals, venues, and all sorts of things.
You do all that, don't you? The festivals. And you are quite busy.
It is busy.
I've seen your schedule. It's quite mad, to be honest. But there we go. I'd rather you than me.
No, I love it. It's good fun.
So you have your own record label. Can you tell me a little bit more about it?
Yeah, that's goes under the name of Thames Delta Music.
Right.
And that features live music, live bands, singer-songwriters from mainly, again, the South Essex sort of area.
Yeah.
Our last release was Thames Delta Music Compilation Part 1, which featured 20 or so artists, mainly from Thurrock. That's where they was all from. I think we've got the compilation Part 2 should be coming out in a month or 2.
Yeah.
And that's going to feature a bit more over towards Southend way. There's some Southend artists that we'd love to get on it. And again, lots of artists on Thurrock, and it's all original music. Check it out. Thames Delta Compilation Part 1, it's out now.
Make your way over there.
It's on iTunes and all the other digital media stores, and there's loads of them.
Have a good old nose. There's loads of stuff out there. Is there any other planned events for the future?
Yeah, we've got lots on. As we were just saying, it's a full schedule already. I'm booked up till January 2018.
Wow.
So it's pretty busy. So it's the best thing to do is check out the website www.thamesdeltamusic.com. We've also got some festivals planned this year. There's some festivals in Southend in the pipeline. That's an exclusive, John.
Yeah, lovely. You heard it here first on Gateway.
That's it. We've also got another festival planned in the Grays sort of area. That's also another exclusive.
That's near to where I live, so that's fine. Yeah,
and
I'll be there.
I believe there's another one up Chelmsford way, and there's one abroad that we might be doing. So lots of exclusives in, John, I'll tell you.
Yeah, you heard it here first.
Exactly. So that and our weekend events, which are Friday, Saturday nights. Well, mainly Thursday, Friday, Saturday nights are our live events. So there's so many to mention. It's best to just go on the website.
Head there, and everything's all there. I mean, Dorion keeps everything all up to date, and
I try to.
Well, yeah, he does his best. So, do you have any websites and that they can all head to? Obviously, we've just
as I said, there's thamesdeltamusic.com, but it seems to be a lot of the traffic goes through Facebook these days. So many people are on there. It's so that's just, you go on Facebook and search Thames Delta and it will come up. But if you want to if you want to be a bit of a train spotter and put in the direct address, it's www.facebook.com/Thames Delta.
Oh, that's too long. Just go on Google, on Facebook, and just type it in.
There's a little search bit.
Yeah, that's it. Just type it in on there. It's done. That's what I normally do anyway.
That's it.
Anyway, thanks very much for popping in, Mr. Quest, and hopefully see you out and about doing these events and keeping busy as you do.
I will do. Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Thanks a lot. Cheers.
Take care, mate. Cheers.
Thanks.